James wants, we have 2 Pinot Noir wines next. This is from the producer Cherry Pie. We have one from Carneros, 100%, and then we have a 3 counties, which is from Monterey, Santa Barbara County, and Napa Valley. So I'll tell you about these 2 Pinot Noir next. Stay tuned. So it's been said many times before that Pinot Noir is the most romantic wine. I totally understand and appreciate that and get it. And I would also say that with Pinot Noir, it's expressive in many ways that maybe another wine grape variety doesn't have the same capability or capacity to express complexity. So maybe in a Pinot Noir, you're getting some notation of fruit, you're getting some herbaceous notes, maybe pepper notes, maybe minerality notes. So there's a lot of notes that can carry even in just one particular bottling. So here we go. First, we have this wine right here. This is the 3 counties. And so I'll talk about this wine first, give a notation on the wine, and then go on to the Carneros wine. These are different format wines, and so this is a screw cap wine. You have a cork on this wine here. So here we go. And again, screw cap, which I think is really nice to have. I often say this is like a picnic basket wine because you can, take this anywhere, right? Do you really want to bring a wine opener? Possibly not. Here's a back label for you to look at here, 14.2% ABV. 68% of the fruit is coming from Monterey. You have 16% of this is coming from Napa and 21% from Santa Barbara County, a 14.2% ABV. I did look on price points, and so that price point is hovering around the range of $18. So this is a good value price point wine to be tasting this season. And for me, Pinot Noir for the fall time is absolutely delightful and wonderful to enjoy. And so I think what I like about this is it's not a California wine only. And I do like knowing where the grapes are being sourced from, because I think for me that's nice to know versus like, when it doesn't say where it's coming from, even though it's a general appellation, I definitely like to have an idea. And so for me, it gives a sense of comfort and a sense of like this is grown in appropriate places for Pinot Noir to be grown in. So I think $20 is a really hard price point, under 20 for Pinot Noir wine, a good one that is. And I think this is a really exemplary experience. Notes of red cherry, bit of clove note, dried herbs, and violets. And next, the palate characterization. Red cherry notes, a bit of minerality notes, white pepper, as well as fresh tarragon. And this wine is 91 points out of 100 points. And it was fun because I did do a side-by-side on these wines, and they do express differently. So this 16% of this is Napa, which I'm assuming is Carneros. And so this is 100% Carneros. And Carneros, to me, represents one of the most amazing Pinot Noir wine regions in the New World. So here we go with this wine next. I could be blindfolded and pick out the Carneros wine because it's just so distinctive. It is one of my favorite appellations in the New World. So here we go with this wine. I'll show you the label in a moment. Pour some in my wine glass. So let me show you the label on this. So here we go. This is a different label program. This is a cork to this bottle here. So we have a 2018 vintage here. Actually, this is a 2017 vintage. I didn't point that out earlier. So this is a 2018 vintage, 14.5% ABV wine. Now this wine is fermented in open top oak puncheons. The wine was then aged in French oak. 50% of that is new, and a 14.1% ABV wine. So red and black cherry notes, pepper, and a mix of red and purple flowers, espresso, and graphite. Graphite for me just really represents that key, really nice identifier, and it's very, very nicely done on this wine here. And I think that's because that's Carneros fruit. So next is the palate characterization. So very vibrant acidity on this wine, very much an alluring wine, complex wine, a very sophisticated wine. Showing this notes of graphite, beautiful early season red cherry, a hint of black cherry notes as well as clove, espresso, and violets. And again, the graphite note is really on the palate here. It's on the finish. It's absolutely alluring, and so it's a beautifully complex, gorgeous wine. And so I very much enjoy this wine. 94 points out of 100 points. More reviews to come. Between videos, you'll find me on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, LinkedIn, and WordPress. Also, my podcast on Apple Podcasts, Stitcher, Spotify, and iHeartRadio. Thank you for watching. Give a like down below. Questions and comments can be listed there. Right up here is the subscribe button. Please hit that button to see the latest videos that I'm producing. And also give a like if you like this video. I appreciate you watching. Stay tuned for the next video. Santé.